Lever action rifles are hot right now. And my personal pet theory as to why they're hot is because we're Americans and we love buying guns, but we also already own 4 ARs each. So let's get something that's cool, let's get something that scratches an itch, and let's get something that is still practical, even if it's an almost 200-year-old design. To feed that need, Rossi USA introduced the R95 series of rifles. These are based on the classic 1895 design, and they are currently available in 30-30 Winchester and 45-70. Those are the gold standards of centerfire rifle lever action cartridges, right? You couldn't launch a lever action rifle without those two calibers. And the Rossi rifles are great examples of what make lever action rifles great. So now let's take a look at the current lineup of the Rossi R95, starting with my personal 20-inch 30-30. So the 30-30 model is available in this base configuration. Wood furniture, blued finish, cold hammer forged barrel delivers excellent accuracy. I've actually shot a sub MOA group with this gun and Hornady ammunition at 50 yards. I was pretty pleased with that. Now, the base model does not come with this rail on it. I went ahead and added this rail as an aftermarket so that I could put this aim point optic on here. The base model has traditional buckhorn style sights and is adjustable for elevation, but not windage. In 30-30, it's a great choice. You can get it with a 20-inch barrel or a 16-inch barrel that has a large loop that we call the Trapper model. In 4570, we also have this same base model. All the 4570 models are threaded, the 16-inch, the 20-inch, and we also have a 22-inch 4570 base model if you want to squeeze the most ballistic performance possible out of that 4570 cartridge. Me personally, I am a 30-30 fan, and I will stick to my 20-inch 30-30. I think that delivers an excellent balance of handling characteristics as well as getting really good ballistic performance out of the 30-30 cartridge. Now, speaking of the R95 series, like we've been doing, we don't just have the base models available, as they say in the old infomercials, but wait, there's more, because there is. Both calibers are also available in what we like to call our triple black model. The R95 triple black uses a blacked out stock, a wrapped large loop lever, and then it has peep sights and comes with this rail already on it. Both the 16-inch 30-30 and 16-inch 4570 are also threaded directly at the factory. So if I want to add a 30 caliber suppressor to this, all I have to do is unscrew the thread protector, and then I would just simply screw my 30 caliber can of choice on. Again, because this is a 30-30, any sort of 30 caliber can, whether you'd use it for a 7.62 NATO round or something like that, will have great effects on keeping this gun quiet. For your 4570 models, you're obviously going to need a can for something that is a 45. And I've seen some really cool builds of R95 triple blacks in 4570. The triple black is an extremely popular option, and because it has these great sights on it, you can run it straight up like this out of the box or add an optic to it. But my personal favorite model in the R95 series is this. This is the R95 stainless laminate. Again, this is available in a 4570 or the 30-30 that you see here. The only difference between the two models is that the 4570 will be threaded so that you can add a suppressor to it. But to me, this is the epitome of the working man's rifle. It's very nice looking. It's extremely functional. Again, thanks to the peep sight and the brass bead front sight, it holds plenty of ammunition, but you also wouldn't feel bad about taking this and clamping it onto the front of your ATV and riding around on your ranch. It'll get dirty, it'll get used, but this stainless finish and this beautiful laminate wood stock will hold up. To me, this is the best looking configuration of this gun. And again, because it has that 20-inch barrel, I think it balances really perfectly and points really nicely. Now, let's talk a little bit more about the R95 series, because you've probably noticed by the name R95, and when I said it's based on the 1895, that it is There's some aftermarket available for it. We didn't want to reinvent the wheel and come up with our own pattern of stocks and mounts and that sort of stuff when there was already a robust aftermarket for 1895 patterned rifles out there. So, accessories that fit rifles in this style from other manufacturers fit our rifle. Our friends at Ranger Point Precision have a wide array of stocks and forends that fit the R95, as well as rail mounts and other things like that. So if you're like me and you like the classic configured rifle, but you want to add a rail to it, you don't have to go find a proprietary Rossi mount. You can just go to Ranger Point's site or whomever's site, get a rail, drop it in this gun, add your optic, and be good to go. I love the R95 series. Again, these are currently available in 3030 and 4570. Prices range from about $900 to just a little bit over $1,000 for the stainless laminate model. And even more good news is that we're going to have more calibers coming soon.